Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Good afternoon to everyone. I think I timed it so we're all at afternoon. So we know we're not crossing time zones right this minute, unless you're out of the country. In that case, it really ain't no way around it. Okay. Um, so anyway, y'all please hit the like button as you come in. We're gonna get our updates on. As y'all saw on the thumbnail, we got some updates on Antonio Brown. I know that's not normally, the kind of thing we cover during the good morning, but I want to cover that because it's real and it's something what they're actually trying to do is something that can happen to any one of us in any one of our jobs. So we're gonna cover that. We got to talk about this Ukraine situation. Like it really ain't no way around it because it looks like it's gonna affect us. Ain't no way out of it. We don't have no control over it. So we got to cover that. Also, um, the head of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, he did his press conference and the market is already responding. So we got to talk about that too, as well as y'all's creepy president and your congressmen, your senators, your House of Reps. We got to talk about these people because honestly, they trash too. But we're going to break it down today and we're going to get into some other stuff that's going on. And of course, the funny papers, we wouldn't be us if we didn't. But y'all, please hit the like button as you come in. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, let me greet everybody. And then let's get into this update for this morning. Okay? All right, all right. And don't y'all forget, we got Bible study this evening too. Please do not forget that it's super important, okay? Barbara Parker, all the way from Great Britain. How you doing, sis? Serene is in the building. Hello, hello. All right, we got Toffee Mocha. How you doing? Also, y'all, we are in Twitch land. So if you got two browsers, two devices, two apps, please stream on both if you can. Let's keep it rocking. Kia Coco Pop, what's going on? She say happy hump day, y'all. Okay, Sasha Ellis. Hey there, we got Egypt now. Our beautiful archangel keeping the chat doggone safe. U.S. Army brat. Hey, I got your birthday present. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. Plum. Hey, Plum. What's going down? Alita. Happy Wednesday. Sandra. Hey, girl. We got Angie all the way from the 305, Miss Dade County herself. Glennis. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday and good afternoon. Learning to love myself. Hello, lady. How you doing? Nacho Twins mama all the way out of California. Hey, lady. How you doing? C Mays, good afternoon. Miss Sparkle, y'all. This is our Mary Kay lady, and don't you forget it. How you doing? We got this Delicia Desmuke. How are you? How are you? All right. We got all the family up in here. Kim Bird, what's going on? What's going on? I'm glad you're here. I am unique. Happy to see you. Hee Lel. Good afternoon, sis. Happy Wednesday. My beautiful Megan. Hey, darling. You was just watching a replay from last night. Oh man, okay, that's cool. Hey, Dana Cutler, Miss Black and Yellow, Steelers Nation. I know that's right. Love my dogs too. Hey sis, how are you? Miss MO1, I'm glad you're here. Hey, I hope you're doing good too. S. Collins, hey sis. Jesse X, hey, how are you? How are you? D. Marie, hey there. Yvette, all the way from the UK, glad to see you. Diamond Pearl Jim, my good sis. You ain't late. We just getting started. Tracy Russell, hey girl, happy Wednesday. All right, happy to be happy. Hey lady, how you doing? Good to see you. We got DT in the building. That's right. He said, don't y'all forget to like this video. Miss Sparkle holding us down in Twitch land. Thank you so much. It's not, you say it's 9 p.m. y'all time. Well, it's good evening to you. Good. Okay, so good morning, I'm sorry, good afternoon in the U.S. and good evening in the UK. True Wisdom, how you doing over there in Mexico? Good to see you. The beautiful Nisi Rose is here. Happy Wednesday to you. All right. Let's see. Jackie Powers. Happy Wednesday and good afternoon to you. We got Show Me 0517 in Twitch land. Maybelline Reynolds. How you doing, girl? I'm still loving my pillow. I love my birthday present. I love you, Maybelline. Okay, and then listen, U.S. Army brat. This was early in the day because my mail and stuff runs early. So I got my birthday present from U.S. Army brat early. So that gave me a good start to the day. And that meant a whole lot to me. And I thank you. Love My Dogs 2 is in Twitch. You say you finally got a Twitch notification. I know that's right. Hey, Money Taylor, how you doing, sis? Sheila McFarland, happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Now, y'all know what I'm going to tell you as people come in. If I miss someone, don't y'all miss them, because we want everybody to feel what? Welcome over here. So if you see them come in the chat and I miss their name or I don't get a chance to greet them, those of you who are here, please greet folks as they come in. Okay? Y'all, now listen, y'all know it don't feel good to go anywhere and feel like you're not welcome. Or you walk into a room and everybody rolling their eyes and sucking teeth and making stank faces. So please, let's make sure that we are never those ladies. Anybody who walks in, y'all please make sure they feel welcome. Take time and greet them by name. Add them if you like. Okay, pay them a compliment and let them know that they are welcome over here with the royal family. That's very important. Hey, Noisy Nick, how you doing? So glad to see you. Okay, so y'all, let's get into this thing. Okay? Now, first up, y'all know we got to do the regular news. I didn't always want to do it in that order, but y'all be making me do it in that order, so I guess we're going to do it in that order. You know, when sometime I cut up and do it another way anyway and just take my chances. But today I'm going to behave. So, you know, we've been kind of keeping our eye on our Federal Reserve and your Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell. You know, that's a very powerful position for it to not have any oversight. Remember, the Federal Reserve is one of those agencies that has never been successfully audited. This man has pretty much done whatever the hell he wanted to do, and his predecessors as well. Well, this go around, you know, they've been saying that they're going to raise those interest rates to correct the market and slowing down the purchasing of those bonds. Well, they were saying, hey, Vanessa, they were saying that it could happen as soon as February. Well, he went ahead and did his, you know, press conference or whatever. And basically, they're going to hold those rates low. And they're saying more than likely by March, they're going to go ahead and raise those interest rates and correct what's going on with the banks. All right, Diamond Nisi holding us down in Twitch land. And we got Iridescent in the building. Hey, sis, I'm glad you made it. So immediately once he made this announcement, the market started to correct. Those of you who watched the money like I watched the money, I'm sure y'all saw. Hey, Vita from Denver. Hey, Deborah Cohen. I'm sure y'all saw that the market was starting to like tank. That was your opportunity to buy the dip. I told y'all to get in there while it was dipping, while it was doing the dip, baby dip. Hey, Sasha Lynn. So now it's going to start to correct. It's already started to correct, to be honest. And the reason why it's already started to correct is because once they started, those interest rates weren't going to go back up. You know, now they're more comfortable and more confident. So we're going to start to see, you know, your stocks going back up. Still wouldn't make no moves real crazy with your 401k just yet. Hey, Ray all day. But just to make you aware, that has happened. I mean, you can check almost any article, New York Post, Bloomberg, everybody talking because he just did his press conference. So I guess we timed it pretty good so that we could, you know, talk about it right after he made his announcement. So y'all know these people, they manipulate the money, they manipulate the market, and they're not doing it for our benefit, honey. They're doing it to make sure they can keep their pockets fat. It's all a game, I promise you. Hey, Amused. You still laughing at Swamp Man? Yeah, you know what? Y'all ain't gonna let me live that down. Did I call that man the wrong thing? Y'all gonna keep holding me to it. That's all right. I should have got it together. It's my fault. Also, in Washington, they're saying that ridiculous Build Back Better bull crap, that should have been the name of it. Not Build Back Better, but Build Back Better bull crap. Should have been 4 B's. It ain't gonna work. So what they doing now is trying to break it up into smaller pieces to get it through. You still got some Democrats that's like, oh no, we want to try to push the whole thing, which basically what that means is we want to make sure we don't do nothing, because it's already been demonstrated clearly that if you keep it all together, the people that you want to vote with you ain't gonna do it, basically. So what it's coming down to is, well, we just want to keep it together so nothing goes through. But they're basically having to break it down anyway. You're gonna see smaller bills trying to get passed concerning stimulus and other items. So keep your eye on that. We all know that these people, all of them are crooked on both sides of that aisle, Democrats and Republicans. Just keep your eye on all of them. Don't trust them. And don't leave your purse around them either, because I heard they steal. Hey, Queena. Okay, I heard they steal. That's all I'm saying. Right. I just told you why. I just told you why. Jerome Powell made his announcement. Anywho, Anywho, let's take a peek. Now, next up, this whole situation with Ukraine and Russia, y'all, keep your eye on this. Don't think for 1 minute it doesn't affect us. It does. Like I said, a lot of us have family members who are military. So, if they send troops and they're planning to possibly send 8,500 troops over there, they got them ready. They're saying that they're ready to do this at a moment's notice. Hey, I am unique. Says, yes, exactly, Seanitra. It's just a pitiful way they manipulate the market, especially in the dark pool. Okay. Yeah, I feel you. Hey, Star. How you doing? Good to see you. There's the beautiful Chanel D. Queen Jackie Powers. How you doing? All right. There's my Christian Key. Okay. And y'all hit the like button. She came in begging y'all to hit that like button. Help her big sister out. Okay. But they're talking about 8,500 troops. And I want to put that in perspective for y'all, right? The real deal is when you start talking about 8,500 troops, I hope y'all realize that's more troops than was even in Afghanistan. Like, this is not a small number of troops. This ain't small at all. Oh, Iridescent, thank you so much for the cash app. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, boo. Okay. But that's a lot of troops. And we talking about Russia. Like, we ain't talking about somebody that you might want to be playing with. We're gonna get into exactly how heavy that is in just a second. Diamond Pearl Jim, what you say? You say, I'm afraid of this Ukraine mess. Scared they may reinstate the draft. I don't believe they're ever going to be able to reinstate the draft, but there's a lot of reasons that you should be concerned. And I'm gonna tell you why. That's hypothetical. Like, that could happen, could not happen. To be honest with you, I ain't seen nobody discussing that. Unless they doing it up under a toilet somewhere. Like, that hasn't been discussed. But the things that have been discussed and that are on the record and there's proof of, those are things that you want to pay attention to, sis, because it don't look good. It don't look good. DT said we need 20 more likes. Excuse my throat. 20 more likes, y'all. Vanessa says, yes, this Ukraine situation looking suspect. It looks extremely suspect. One of the main reasons that it looks suspect is because the Ukraine is telling America and the rest of the European Union that they don't want no war. They telling them they don't want you to send no troops. They don't want none of that. So let's see if they do what they did in Mali. I told y'all, those smelly creatures invaded Mali, ran over there, talking about because they don't like the fact that they haven't set up an election yet. You unauthorized in these people's country. So basically, they got to do the same thing to the Ukraine, is what it sounds like to me, in my humble opinion. Because the reality is, these people telling you they don't want you coming over there. They don't want you there. They don't want you sending troops. They don't want you in their country like that. You can send some guns. And of course, they're not going to turn that down because they don't have none. So they needed something. And so now they got 90 tons of lethal aid, compliments of Creepy Sleepy Joe. Miss MO1 said Canada recently gave the Ukraine a loan of $120 million to help with the economy. That's all right. The U.S. government just gave them $650 million worth of weaponry. So they getting all kind of welfare. But what they don't realize is, because they took all this stuff, all this free stuff from these other Western countries, you no longer have rights in your own country. You telling them you don't want nobody in your country, and they telling you they sending people anyway. See, that's what happens when you take candy from strangers. Didn't your mama tell you don't take candy from strangers? Hell, most of our mamas told us don't talk to strangers. So see, now the UK done took candy from strangers. The creepy stranger in the white van, the US of A, and other countries in the European Union. Now you ain't even got to say what goes on in your country. You telling them you don't want them there, and you dropping them. You getting it ready. You rallying. You doing your thing to get ready to do it anyway. Okay. So now Congress just did this, the Ukrainian Democratic Land Lease Act. Let me try to get that out again. That's a tongue twister. That's a whole tongue twister. Y'all forgive me now. I can read, but you know, it's one of them that it got me caught up. Got me caught up. Okay. It's the Ukrainian Democratic Land Lease Act. Did y'all hear about the Ukrainian Democratic Land Lease Act? Hey, Candy R. Now, the Ukrainian Democratic Land Lease Act, if y'all heard about that, you know, then we can just talk about how raggedy of an idea this is, or if y'all need me to go ahead and do and explain things, then I'll do my best. I promise to do my best. Sasha Lynn said U.S. want a base there to be close to Russia. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. That's the only reason they took an interest in them people. Like, what would even be the point of trying to, have them join NATO? These people can't help you do nothing. They need your help, as evidenced by all of all the welfare you sending them. Hey, Miss Keisha, and let's talk about the fact they don't want to approve no stimulus help. They don't want to do nothing to help the housing market. They don't want to raise minimum wage to a living wage. They don't want to do anything for the American public, but they don't have no problem with $650 million worth of lethal aid to send to a country halfway around the world that they never gave the U.S. nothing. We don't even have no imports from the Ukraine to speak of that's worth talking about. Now, let's be very clear. These people are warmongers because war is big business. Hey, all right. Candy, you ain't had no word for the day? What a word for the day? Hold on. DT, you say New Zealand say we minding our business. I ain't see no word from the day from Candy. I was looking for it. Hey, Rochelle. But this is the thing. Let me tell you what else. So I guess nobody knows what the hell that is, because let me explain about the Ukrainian Democratic Land Lease Act. So what that does is it gives Biden a blank check to lend or lease aid of any kind, mainly, for the purpose of war, to the Ukraine. Blank check. Almost complete autonomy. He can do whatever he want to do. Whatever he want to do with this Ukrainian Democratic Land Lease Act. So they hurried up and passed that. Now, anything to help y'all, ain't nothing getting passed. Nothing. You could just forget about it. It ain't happening. Too bad, so sad. But they could give him a blank check for that. When it comes to your student loan debt, people who went and got in student loan debt because they was told that's their way out of poverty, who are now basically in almost permanent bondage because they can't get these student loans paid off. And half the time, I won't say half, but a lot of the situations, they've already paid off the loan. The only thing you still paying now is interest. The principal been paid off. The principal has been paid off. Now, a lot of these people, what they're paying is purely interest. The amount that they use for their education has been paid long since. Okay. Now, this is the thing. No congressional oversight on this. It's just basically they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Now, what I do find interesting is Germany say they name Bennett and they ain't in it. Let me repeat that. Germany says they name Bennett and they ain't in it. They not getting in it. Y'all on your own. Germany say they look, we got a whole pipeline, of resources coming in that's gonna help us heat our country from Russia. We ain't getting in that. Don't call our name. Germany said no. And now this is the part where I want you to, pay attention, Diamond Pearl Jam. This is the part that you might want to be concerned with. Don't worry about no imaginary draft. It probably ain't gonna happen. This is what I want you to be concerned with if you're gonna be concerned about anything. I don't say worry because I say pray and don't worry. But hey, Maren Reeves, if you want something to be concerned about, this is what I want you to be concerned about. I hope you're sitting down. Russia, within the last 6 months, has been confirmed via satellite to be testing long-range missiles. Let me say that one more again. Hey, CC Miller. Okay. Russia has been confirmed via satellite within the last 6 months testing long-range missiles. That's what I'm gonna need you to be concerned with. If you got some concern to spare, I want you to put your concern right there. That's a real good place to put your concern. Okay? Because see what that means for you is they can start shooting missiles, like they playing a video game, and then we can have problems on U.S. soil. Mm-hmm. That's what I want y'all to be concerned with. One thing about Russia, Russia ain't never sleeping. Them people something else. Just like you better respect China. Don't be dumb and don't respect Russia because they with the buffalo too. They with that straight buffalo. So don't play crazy. Hey, Charlene Edwards. They listen, they want all the smoke. Them people want all the smoke. I'm for real, leader. That y'all want something to be concerned with. Be concerned with that. That's all I'm telling you. He said the U.S. won't be happy until we get bombed like we bombed the Middle East. We gonna be refugees. Nah, Seanitra gonna come up missing. Now y'all can pull a refugee. Look at him. I'm just saying. Y'all better get your passports. You better get your passports. Diamond Pearl Jim say, I know Russians been lining up on the border. I got family in Germany and many nephews. Yeah, they lining up at the border. They line okay, but now let's be real about what took place. Can we be real about it? Can we be real? Russia lined up on that border because they saw America and other countries that's involved in NATO making they move first. They made a move. See, this is what America does. They throw rocks and hide their hands. And the reason they do that is because we're talking about clear people. Okay, this is what they do. This is how they move. They knew by saying, oh, we're going to bring the Ukraine into NATO. They knew that was going to make them people uncomfortable. They knew it was going to make them uncomfortable because bringing them into NATO meant that they was going to have an opportunity or a base of operations to put their troops close to Russian borders. Russia do not trust the U.S. and they bet not. I wouldn't trust them hoes either. So they said, if you bringing them into NATO, we know y'all finna try to post up over there. You not finna be that close to my border. You not finna be able to waltz in and out and collect intelligence on us. Nah, bump that. So they put their people at the border. Them people literally trying to protect themselves is what they doing. Now, did they go too far? Of course they go too far. Of course they went too far. Charlene, I'm with you. I don't know what they messing with that man for anyway. Anybody look like that ain't trustworthy. That man looks strange. They should have known leave that man alone. And so then they went so far as to say, okay, if y'all trying to make moves like that, let us start to make moves. And of course they go too far because, hey, we talking about Russia. So then it's like, well, that little zone right there, we give it back. Your president, Creepy Sleepy Joe, tried to tell him, well, maybe we can get you that part of the land. You not Ukrainian. You don't own the Ukraine. How you going to try to give up them people property? Ukraine said, hell no, we ain't giving up none of our property. We was happy to get out of the Soviet Union. We got our own country. We don't want nothing to do with it. We not giving them nothing. So then, of course, Russia next move was, their return volley was, okay, we finna try to put a Russia-friendly president in over here in the Ukraine. And that got blocked because they like, look, stop messing with us. The only people I see in this whole thing that's innocent is the Ukraine. I'm gonna just say it. These poor little people. And so then here come the U.S. dropping 90 tons of lethal aid, weapons and stuff over there with these people, who half of them, let's be real, don't even know how to use that stuff. They out there trying to train them on the fly. And now everybody want to talk about, oh, they got people at the border. Hell, I would have too. Alita say, so we like sitting ducks over here, huh? Glad I got my passport and visa always active. You better. You better. I'm just trying to tell you. Don't be surprised you start seeing reverse stuff, like people trying to sneak into Mexico and South America, and people trying to hop on inner tubes and motorboats and run to Cuba. Because it's about to get interesting. Hey, Lily. That's what I'm saying. The U.S. and the rest of the European Union and NATO, they started this bullcrap. That's right. Mind your business. That's all America had to do. None of your business belongs to me. All they had to do was just mind your business. But we can't never do that because we always trying to be slick and sneaky and slimy and take something that don't belong to America. Always trying to steal something. Just like we got one more lie, we need to drop a hit for these thieving clear people. Hell, you still always trying to steal land, steal resources, steal human beings. You're just stealing. Good God. I trust my pocketbook around a crackhead before I trust it around a clear person that work in politics. I would leave my purse in the hands of a crackhead before I trust my purse around a clear person that works in politics or the Negroes that work for them. And I do mean Negroes. Bunch of freaking thieving clowns. But that's it for the real news. Because what y'all don't understand is that the real news run my blood pressure up. That's why I don't really get into it too much. Like, y'all can't see me right now. I'm sitting up here. I'm scratching my neck. Hey, Gabriel. Because it's irritating. They sit up and lie. And then they go to spinning stuff and pretending like they ain't did nothing. And see, these people are horrible. Look at what they doing. But they always fail to report what they did to start or exacerbate the issue. Hey, sweet diva. Niecy Rose said, one more lie lives rent-free in my mind. Caught myself humming while I was mopping yesterday. Yes. Listen, feel free to use that if you got a lying cousin, auntie, or uncle too, while they sitting up there, how people lie to you, you know they lying when they talking. Just be humming. Just hum it, and it'll get you through that moment. C. May say, see, one more lie would be the 2024 campaign song for either side. Look, both of them can use it. Both of them. Because both of them be lying. Republicans and Democrats. Okay? Lel say, you love one more lie? Listen, I don't know. It got in my spirit one day, and I shared it with y'all. And now that's our song. We shared together. Ray said, girl, now when crackheads are considered over you, you know there's a problem. Yeah, I trust a crackhead over there. I would. You say one more lie is catchy. I'm telling you, when you're somebody sitting up there, telling you some stuff that don't make no sense, just hum one more lie in your head. Just hum it in your head, in your mind. You say, I better get your trademark. Girl, there's so much stuff I have to trademark. They steal everything but my face. So let them have it. If they want to sing one more lie, let that be the battle cry for the people who stick of people lying. I don't mind. They can use it. I ain't even gonna worry with it. I don't even know how to trademark nothing. Let's go there first. I don't even know how. But let's get out of this regular news before we break into a chorus of one more lie. Because by the time we talking about our politicians, we could write verses, a hook, and a bridge with these scoundrels. What you say? It's the official anthem. Yes. U.S. Army Brett said, I have that song stuck in my head now. You so crazy. So listen. So next up, before we get to the funny papers, it's still real news, but it's not political. Now, that man that murdered Breonna Taylor, because they keep saying, the officer that's on trial, no, her murderer. Breonna Taylor's murderer had his lawyer to file papers saying that they want to keep the media out of the trial, out of the court proceedings. They don't want the media in there. But get this, got the nerve to say it's to protect the jurors. Now I don't speak clear, but I believe I can kind of piece together a translation. You say you were alto for the choir? You were alto. Needs to say a whole album with movie and soundtrack. I love it. You so crazy. But so now the loose translation, I'm gonna try to piece it together because I don't speak clear. I do speak fluent Dustish, but not clear. I don't speak clear. Not very well. I've heard it my whole life over here. So I think I can piece together a translation. Now, when they say we don't want the cameras in here to protect the jury, the way I translated that loosely is that we don't want the cameras in here, so that way the jurors will feel comfortable to let me get away with murdering this black woman who was minding her doggone business in her own home. Because see, if the cameras here, these people are up, they'll be too ashamed to let people see their faces and know that they were okay with me murdering this innocent black woman who was minding her business. So please, Mr. Judge, or I'm sorry, it's a lady judge. Please, Miss Judge, ma'am, lady, if you could keep the cameras out so that way they can let me go home and get away with murder in peace. We don't want them to feel guilty or feel exposed for letting me get away with murder, because clearly I wants to get away with murder. Okay, now that's the way I translated that. Now I may have missed a word or two here and there, but I believe that's what that translates into. DT say, I speak the clear people's language. That is, we don't want anything that makes us look bad to be shown to the world. Right. And also, we do not want the people that we asking to do something bad to have any fear of being exposed. We want them to feel comfortable. You know, let a murderer go free with a free conscience. You know, don't be afraid that anybody's gonna know. We gonna keep it private for you. He LEL say absolutely not. Nothing happened to the jurors that freed Doughboy, so he gets no special treatment. But he wants it though. He wants special treatment for murdering that black woman that was minding her business. Mm-hmm. You say bingo, y'all say I got it right. I see bullseyes all through the chat. I translated that correctly. Oh, my translation's getting better and better. Mm-hmm. Now, if somebody can write us a clear to English dictionary, that would be great. I'm working on the Dustish to English. Mm-hmm. You say you heard the jurors want to impeach that attorney general. Ooh, child. Well, let's keep our eyes on it. Let's keep our eyes on it, and we'll know shortly what's going on. Okay? DT, you say I did good. I did good. Okay, y'all, look at me. I'm getting sharp on my clear. I'm getting sharp on my clear. Yeah, that lawyer full of it. Yes. Yes, Miss MO1, full of it. You can smell them from here. Okay. Next up on the serious, but and not funny paper news, but not political. The other 3 officers that was involved in George Floyd's murder is on federal trial. Now they're saying the federal trial for that started on. Say your mom used to say, when you vote, you voting for the person that'll screw you over the least. Yeah, mama's right, but these days they gonna all screw you over. You just gotta figure out, what size phallus you'd like, because you're getting screwed. Which size do you want it straight or you want it with a curve in it? That's your only option at this point. Hey, court documents, how you doing? Hey, Oval comedian. Yeah, we ain't got to the funny papers yet. Gaby says that attorney general is your definition of Dustish. I don't know. I haven't seen the attorney general in that case, so I can't say. DT say fluent in Dustish and conversational cream cheese Cretan language. Yeah, I can do a little conversational cream. You say cream cheese. I call it clear. So I'm kind of conversational with the clear, but I do speak fluent Dustish. I do. Fluent Dustish. You say news in the third quarter with Seanitra. I'm telling you, I'm going to give it to you. He's the definition of a Dustish person. Oh, he's a Dustish American. Okay. Yes, D. Marie. That's the only question with these politicians. Like, is it straight or do it have a curve in it? It got a hook in it. And do a hook to the left or the right. Like, that's the only question, because you're getting screwed. Yes, not your twins, mama. That's what I said. That's the only thing that's up for debate. Curved or straight. Yeah, you know what they trying to hide. You know good and well what them people trying to hide. So, yeah, they on trial. The federal trial for them started on Monday. So y'all keep your eyes on it. Let's see what happens. Because y'all know how I am. I don't get excited because they indict them. I don't get excited when they take them to trial. I don't even get excited when we get a guilty conviction. I want to hear a guilty conviction. And also, I would like to hear the sentencing before we have any sign of relief. Like don't exhale until we hear a sentencing, a conviction and a sentencing. Brick Jones say only vote in your best interest, not for the lesser of two evils. Well, that's what I just said, Brick. You're gonna get screwed. The only question, sweetie, is straight or curved. That's the only question. Gaby say he has blocked every effort to prosecute them officers. Uh-huh. Lord, now look at Ray Ray all day talking about something. Tell Alexa to play Captain Hook. See, I ain't fooling with you. I ain't fooling with you, Ray Ray. I shouldn't even make that joke. That was my bad, y'all. My bad. But now can we get on to something closer to the funny papers? We got to get into it. Now this one, my birthday amuses January 31st, but we having a celebration on the 28th. So now let's get into this thing with Antonio Brown. Now Antonio Brown made some claims, and I believe him. He and his lawyer, they actually set out and made they were in the interview and they put the information out there that basically the Tampa Bay Bucks were trying to make him look crazy to cover up their foolishness. So it's like, okay, we did you wrong, but we need to cover this up. And so they took it on themselves to offer this man, according to him, $200,000 to just go to the crazy house. Now, mind you, the lawyer did Hey Films. The lawyer didn't say crazy house. Antonio Brown Crazy Tail said the crazy house. Brick Jones say no. If they not serving your interest, don't vote. I'm not even getting into that. All I'm saying is straight or curved. That's all I'm saying. Straight or curved. You're getting screwed either way. Straight or curved. Hey, Dejan. Say RHOAT. Candy gives off on a cast member. Goes off on a cast member like really bad. That makes her want to fight the person. Child, Candy can't fight. She probably did all that hoping it'll make people watch. Don't nobody want to see you pretend to fight. Girl, bye. All the while y'all pretending like it's the end of the world because what's that ignorant girl, the pretty dummy Portia? Because the pretty dummy run around trying to fight everybody like a maniac. So now Candy's like, oh, let me pretend to fight. I'm over her now. First you're showing your mama booty cheeks on national television. No, excuse me, international television. Now you gonna pretend to fight and you going off on girl, bye. But thank you, Dejan. Dejan always bring that tea, but that one there got on my nerves. Gaby said, excuse my typos, I'm eating Ethiopian food in Texas. So you gonna brag because you got good food and we don't. That's what we doing. We bragging now. We bragging. Okay. So anyway, Antonio Brown said they offered him $200,000 to go to the crazy house. $200,000 to go to the crazy house to go ahead and prove their narrative. That's what it come down to. That's what the man said. And I'm going to tell you the truth, I believe him. Because number one, the way they tried to make him look for walking off that field, and then come to find out they had actually fired that man on the sidelines. Hey, Queen Mermaids, you made it? You taking your lunch hour. I know that's right. Gaby say, no, not bragging. Mm-hmm. You sitting up there eating all that good food, sucking your fingers and whatnot. Danielle, who is this? Danielle Winters, hello, how are you? Said, I saw Candy at the airport on the way home from Jamaica. She didn't look happy. Something probably went down on the group trip. Oh, really? But now how can you tell me she's not happy because her face always sour? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the right one for him because he keeps telling. He's telling everything. He don't have a problem telling. I'm trying to get, okay, here we go. I want y'all to hear this for yourselves. Let's get this audio tuned up so that way you can hear what was said.
Mental assistance. Does that bother you?
Mental assistance from who?
Hold on.
Professional assistance.
Let me get this so y'all can hear everything he said to Brian Gumble.
Antonio, I saw where you seem to resent the feelings of so many former coaches and teammates that you were in need of mental assistance.
Does that bother you?
Mental assistance from who?
Professional assistance.
To the extent any of that is coming from a spin that Antonio had a spontaneous mental episode, it's resentful and it's hurtful, and it's a disservice to people who do suffer from mental health challenges. We all have our difficulties, Antonio, myself, everybody.
Yeah, these guys at Tampa Bay Bucks try to make an agreement with me to give me $200,000 to go to the crazy house so these guys can look like they know what they're talking about. These guys are professional.
Wait. They offered you $200,000 for what?
The offer was Antonio would basically sit on the sidelines, go on some list, and commit himself to some form of intensive mental health treatment. And we were specifically told in writing by the general manager twice, don't spin this any other way.
Antonio, do you think you need mental help of any kind?
I have mental wealth, man. I know a lot of people may not understand me.
Okay. So now, for one, let me just say this. Let me just say this, because it really does my nerves in. It does. The fact of the way, and I believe this is Brian Gumbo. You know, he done got so old. Sometimes it's hard to tell who he is. His whole face is imploding. Yeah, that's him with his funny looking self. The way he asked that question. See, there's a way that you ask questions that where it's open-ended and there's no implied bias. But the way Brian Gumbo even asked that question, he was implying that there was truth to the allegations. There was truth to what these people were inferring against this young man. I thought that was absolutely disgusting. Okay, court documents. Oh my. So then he was taken off kilter because Antonio Brown is one of them people that, you know, he doesn't know how to play the game and not say certain things. So he went ahead and just told it. Like, hey, they offered me $200,000 to go to the crazy house so they can look like they know what they're talking about. Basically, we want to pay you off, boy. And you do this so that people don't see that we were trying to mistreat you. We don't want the story to be what the story really is. We don't want the story to be that you were injured and we wanted to treat you like an animal, dope you up and make you run on a broken ankle. We don't want to look like that. So it's easier for us and we actually look better if we can make you look crazy. If you allow us to make you look crazy, you can sit on the sidelines and put your name on the list and everything is everything. Because we need this story to be about your mental health and not about the way we abuse these black men on this field. We don't need it to be about that. We don't need people paying attention to the fact that even though you getting some extra coins and extra little fancy clothes and baubles, that you still on the plantation right along with everybody else. So we need to make this about your mental health. So you take this $200,000 and you play crazy, or you just shut up. You just shut up. And don't you be telling them people what we did to you. Don't you talk about the fact that it was bone shards all through your ankle where it was all toe up. Don't you mention that. Film say Brian Gumbo was always annoying with his white, arrogant behind. Right. All right, iridescent. C. May say it's probably also in his contract whereby if he took the money, he would forfeit a lot. Oh, yeah. I believe if he took that money, he would forfeit his ability to defend himself in the media and tell the truth. They would be able to tell his story and paint him with any brush they like. Emma say it's disgusting how they treating that boy. Yes. Treating him like an animal. Treating him like an animal. And I feel like a lot of us being real quiet about this. We don't need to be quiet for how they treating this young man. He could easily be one of our sons. Niecy Rose say the money is to silence him. Absolutely ridiculous. Ain't it? Ain't it? Yep, they're trying to take his voice. Right. Brian Gumbo is trash for that. Y'all heard how he asked that question? That's why I played that audio, because I wanted y'all to hear that one for yourselves. That's some bull crap. Miss MO1 say, I had read that he had an issue with his ankle and wanted him to continue playing in the game. He said, hell no, and walked off. That's not how it happened, Miss MO1. What happened was they had doped him up. They knew he had the injury. He had been getting treatment on the injury. They wanted him to play. They doped him up. with painkillers, put him on the field to let him run. At a certain point in the game, the pain got to be too much. And he was telling the coach, I can't do it. So he was sitting down. The coach told him, you get your so-and-so back out there, cussing at him and all. The boy said he couldn't do it. The coach actually told him, you're done, and did the hand across the throat like we cutting your head off, like fired him on the sidelines. And so that's when that boy took his jersey off and walked off. It was not like, oh, you hurt me, I'm leaving. He said, I can't do it. You fired him on the sidelines, and he walked off. Now, what they put in the media, they tried to make it look like the boy just had a mental breakdown and he was unprofessional and out of control and walked off. And so in order to try to cover their behinds, or take $200,000 and go to the crazy house, let everybody see you checking into the crazy house. And I like that he said the crazy house, because that's exactly what they wanted it to be. Let everybody see you checking into the crazy house. And then, we'll put you on a list and you can sit on the sidelines, and then we'll put you back in rotation. That's what went on. All right, Queen Mermaid holding us down in Twitch land. I thank you. Charlene Edwards say, Brian is always for the clear people. Naturally. Okay, Tampa Bay Bucks. Hold on. This one's for you. Let me get the gong. This one's for you, Tampa Bay, and your general manager who put it in right. Ready, choir? One more lie. Oh, one more lie. That's what's going on. They tried to tell a big one and tried to pay $200,000 for the lie. Now that lie is expensive. It didn't cost $3.8 million, but they was willing to pay $200,000 for that lie. So at least they didn't try to get the free. Well, they tried to get the free lie first, but then they said, all right, we can't get it free. We'll pay 200 racks. CW say, I clocked the BS with this AB story when it happened. Me too, baby. Now look at them out of the playoffs with their savior, and their savior Brady couldn't save them. No, he couldn't save them. That man can't play the whole game by himself. And in fact, the facts is Brady actually had that boy back. He did. Dana said the whole NFL dope all the players to play. It's a giant plantation. Yeah, if you in pain, take this medicine and run anyway. We don't care if you damaging your body and tearing it up. Miss MO1 says, so when his ankle had broken and he was no longer able to play, they would just discard him like nothing. That's exactly what they was going to do. That's exactly what the plan was. Leaders say treating that man like a modern day tap dancer. Shame. Right. And they mad because that young man say, no, we finna tell on if y'all gonna try to do me, I'm telling. Ovale say, tell the truth and tell on the devil. Oh, shame the devil. Yep, tell on him and shame him too. And throw rocks at him if you can. Thank you for the super chat, Diamond Pearl Jim. She says, enjoy your day. I will. I plan on it. I hope you come back for the party on the 28th. Yeah, no, that ain't enough money for that kind of lie. You're going to try to paint me up as crazy. You're going to pay me more than 200 racks. Film say Brian Gumbel's black ex-wife talked about how horrible he is. Remember, Gumbel's friend is disgusting, Matt Lauer. I don't need the wife to tell me my eyes work. I knew he was trash since way back. That's right. Hit it, Nisi. Oh, one more lie. Yes. Yes. That's right, Diamond Pearl Jim. Thank you. Hey, Nee. Hey, Sharon Fona. Oh, no problem. I don't mind breaking it down. We breaks it down over here like Beat Street. Okay, we go straight shabadoo on you. We will break it down. So I'm glad we had a chance to break that down. But y'all keep watching this. Listen, that's why every so often y'all see me dip back into this Antonio Brown situation, because I want us to be paying attention to see if they try to do anything else to this young man, because he's not allowing them to just abuse him. And since he's not allowing them to just abuse him, let's pay attention to him and keep an eye on him. Because I feel like they probably gonna try something else. If something happened to that baby and they start talking about, oh, he OD'd and he died, we gonna know they killed him. Now I'm gonna just say that. That young man ain't used no stuff. Ain't nobody never accused him of using no stuff. If something happened and they like, oh, he committed, the S word, or oh, he OD'd, I want y'all to know they done killed that baby. Okay? Thank you. We as black people need to not be for sale and set a standard. Yeah, everybody can't be a prostitute now. Stop trying to sell it. Stop trying to sell it. CW say, I have a feeling the reason he's hanging around Floyd is to train for exhibition fights. Well, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind seeing him getting in and do some fighting and stuff like that. I want him to leave that rapping alone, though. I heard him try to rap, and that was, No, that was very much green eggs and ham. We do not like it, Sam. I am. It was giving me Seuss. It was a Seussical. So anything but music, Antonio. We behind you, baby. Anything but music. Now don't mess with no music. And all your aunties, we behind you. Okay. Next up, into the funny papers. Well, child, they tell me that the people is online and they going after Bravo. Hey, Auntie Eva, they going after Bravo because they say you done fired Jenny Wynn from Salt Lake City. When is y'all gonna fire Ramona Singer? Yep, they calling for Ramona Singer's head on a platter. They wants the John the Baptist her, is what they say. They want her on the platter. They say you gotta go. Hey, Karen Denby. You say we as black should be boycotting the NFL. Should be, but even better than that, our black retired athletes and the ones who have all this money, why have they not started their own league? Why? I'm just saying. Let me shut up because I'm saying too much. Hey, Destiny Morton. You say she gotta go. You can't stand Ramona. I don't like crazy eyes either. Her eyes always remind me of a game of craps. It just looked like somebody just shaking the dice all the time. They stretch wide and they always be jittery and jerking around in her head. Say the Scarlet Letter. Who got the Scarlet Letter? You say, and he need to stay away from Kanye. Yeah, if you trying to just stay away from music, period. I just want him to stay away from music. Gabe say Ramona should have been gone decades ago. Yeah, Ramona should have been gone. No, I'm talking about a real league, and it needs to be started by athletes, not a rapper. Okay, but I'm gonna shut up though, because sometimes too much truth will get you in trouble. You know, people like that one more lie, but you start telling too much truth, and they'll be done lied and told y'all I was on crack, and I'm up out of here. Just know, I'm too big to have ever messed with the cracker rock. But you know, when you start telling too much truth, you know they'll get you. So I'm gonna be quiet. Mona is straight up racist. Is a straight up racist fool. Yeah, I said it. She had to go a long time ago, but they're not gonna get rid of her. Thank you, Amuse. That's what I said. It's easy to fire the Asian. Now, mind you, they be racist than a mug. And if you know with the stuff she said, it was all that was part of the course. But when it happened, I said she was just a sacrificial lamb. Like if we got to give up somebody from being racist, we'll give you up. We'll give you up. So they gave her up. So people like Ramona and the rest of them can keep running. What's that? That Frankel girl too, Bethany Frankel. I think she had some problematic stuff that went on not too long ago. They still deal with these people. Yeah, she be shaking the dice. Them eyes, listen, her eyes like a dice game. It be getting dicey when you look at Ramona. Say she got the complexion for protection, so she ain't going nowhere. No, she ain't going nowhere. At all. AG darling. You say Humpty Dumpty rap better than him. I can be honest. I have not heard Humpty Dumpty bust a dope rhyme, but I'm just saying Anthony Brown is giving me Seussical. Yeah, they be listening. That's why I say I ain't finna tell too much of the truth, but it just kind of is what it is. But moving right along, we got to talk about this too. Kelly Price say her sister tried to Britney Spears her. She said her sister tried to Britney Spears her. That's what she said because I heard her. Y'all know I be listening. That's what the lady said. She said, hold on. She said that it was her sister and the whole I'm missing stuff came from that. And I feel her on that. If that's really the truth, that's messed up. But I'm going to say this too, in addition to that. While I do believe her, and I don't want to discount what she said, I also didn't like her response to the people that was really worried. Because what she got to keep in mind is that your fans and the people that may or may not be big fans, but just show love for you as a black woman. We didn't know your sister was lying, baby. All we knew was they said you was missing. If anything, you should have been moved that the village spoke up for you like that. So I'm going to always feel a way about her with that one. I'm sorry, But what if what she's saying is the truth? And let me let y'all hear what she say. Hold on.
And I just have to say that it is what it is. I almost got Britney speared this summer. There was a conservatorship in play by a specific family member. And some of the family did fall out about it. I have a great aunt who actually had something to say to my sister about that and said to her, why would you do that?
They're the ones who started the she's missing.
Absolutely. So and I just have to say that it is what it is.
So y'all heard what she said. It's been a whole riff in the family. So apparently what it's looking like, and this is, I'm sorry. She went on to say that she felt like they were trying to put that conservatorship in place because they was trying to make sure that if she did die, that her husband ain't getting none of her money. Now, while I understand the thought process, why you would try to do that to your sister is beyond me. It's beyond me. I understand the thought process. However, that's your sister, that's her money. If she's stupid enough to fix it, well, you gonna drop dead and a man walks away with all your money, baby, that's nothing y'all can do about that. At the end of the day, she was the one out there singing on them stages, on them videos. She was the one working her vocal cords and taxing her body and making that money. It wasn't y'all. So even if you may see it as foolish, it was her right to do. If she want to get that man her money or any other man her money, that's her business. Hey, Silver Diamond. Okay. Vanessa said exactly. I didn't like her response to her fans. We didn't know her family was shady. No, right. That's what I didn't like. It was the fact that she, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I would have been moved that people cared enough about me to say something, that they didn't just hear the rumors and sat back like, oh, well, she ain't nobody. That's not what happened. The village actually responded the way they were supposed to. And by her response to people caring about her, unfortunately, the next sister that's actually in real trouble might not get the outpouring of love and support because of the way she chose to respond to it. Okay? But the fact that she say her sister tried to Britney Spears her, I say, man, look, we talking about Kelly Price, Silver Diamond. So, there's that. That's that on that. I just want to make sure y'all knew that the girl is coming out with more information, and she said that it's a little rift in the family because some of the family members, wasn't cool with her sister trying to pull a Britney Spears. Next up, Michael Rappaport, y'all favorite clear person. Y'all favorite, because I'm gonna say y'all because he ain't mine. I don't like that piece of trash and nothing about him. Well, he took it on himself. He turned to a whole Karen, lost his mind, felt like I have a right to put a stop to anything that I see that's wrong, and I need to do something about it, and try dry snitching and everything. Tried dry snitching and everything. All that didn't happen. So we got to talk about it. Because he videotaped himself, I guess, on his phone footage. And he acted a whole donkey, like lost his marbles because he was not able to get this person in trouble. Now, the person was doing something bad from what we can tell, but we don't really even know what was happening. We just know what he said was happening. And the fact that you said it ain't enough for me. So let me try to get this queued up because I want y'all to see this. Yeah, lost his clear mind. He went, listen, court documents, he started shrieking like an outbreak monkey. He started shrieking like a pure outbreak monkey. He was rattling the bars and flinging poo, is what he was doing, like, oh my God, I tried to tell him y'all not doing nothing. I need you to do something. I'm telling you, don't worry. I'm going to show y'all how this outbreak monkey was acting. This snow monkey. Let me just show y'all what the primate did. Because some things you just have to see for yourself. I can't do it justice. My reenactment is gonna sound like ooh, 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 and you know, I don't want to reenact him inadequately. Okay, monkeys have rights too. So let me make sure that I'm, you know, telling it right on the monkey. Gotta make sure we telling the truth on the monkey. Okay? We don't even lie on monkeys over here. That's how politically correct we are. You say you saw him lose his mind. Mm-hmm. Don't die at the outbreak, monkey. So dig. Let's get into this thing. Let me share this. Hold on. So we can all watch this deranged primate together. Shall we? All right. I want everybody to make sure you got your volume up so y'all can see the monkey in real time. Let's make sure we all see the monkey in real time. Get your volume up, ladies. Get your volume up. Brothers, y'all too. Get your volume up. Let's get it right. Okay. Here we go. Outbreak monkey in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Yo, I'm looking at this shit. This dude, this motherfucker. Yo, this dude is. I can't believe I'm seeing this shit. This motherfucker. Yo, this fucking guy just filled his 2 bags up with everything in Rite Aid right here, 80th and 1st Avenue. Is walking down the street like shit is Gucci. Look at me in my face like what's good. I was watching him the whole time. My man just went Christmas shopping in January. He had the condoms, the shampoo.
Okay, we're not gonna watch that twice. 1 for the cussing and 2 for the clown. First of all, did y'all peep? He started off trying to dry snitch because he saw the security guard there. So he got the camera out following the person and like, this guy, this guy. And then once the security guard didn't respond, then he goes out the door to record the man walking. This mother effer, oh my God, he filled up his bag with everything. And then he's giving the location like he's hoping the police coming. Or maybe they'll get the law enforcement to come over there and look at the camera. I just need this person called. Like I saw him. He was looking me in my eyes. And I said, wait a minute. Hold up, Opie Taylor. So he looked at you in your eyes. And what was that supposed to make him do? Drop something? Did you think that your pasty, leprosy covered skin was going to be enough to make somebody put something back on the shelf? Now, I don't condone stealing. And please don't steal from me. Let's be clear. However, he thought that his pasty skin should have been enough to scare that man to put it back. He looked me in my eyes and he just kept going. Like just my white presence alone should have been enough to make you stop doing whatever you're doing because I'm naturally in authority over you. Don't you recognize my authority over you? You looked me in my eyes and kept stealing, but that's y'all friend. That's y'all friend. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. And then he's out the door like clearly losing his nut. I mean, he's out there just, this MFer, this mother effer. He went Christmas, he didn't get Christmas shopping, had the black scent on, child. Oh, this mother effer got condoms and everything like it's Gucci. Gucci, ho? Gucci. Why are you sitting up there looking like the undead? Gucci? See, this is what y'all get. And I'm saying y'all because I'm talking to my folks. This is what the hell y'all get. Inviting these strange, pasty, wet canine smelling people to cookouts, to these imaginary cookouts. Sitting up, patting them on the back and acting like you impressed because they're imitating you, your vernacular, your speech, your syntax. You impressed because they're imitating your colloquialisms and your dialect. You're impressed because they will lay up with a black woman that ain't got no better pride than to crawl on her back up underneath something that smell like old hot dog water. You impressed and inviting them to imaginary cookouts. So now he on here being a whole Karen, and posting it. That man looked like his skin is decaying and falling off his body. A whole animal. Call it a wild. Where the hell is Jack London? You got a white wolf on the loose in New York City. And this hit him went viral with him being a whole Karen. Now the part that's bothering me is the fact that I bet you, and I bet you that our folks ain't even gonna catch what's going on, half of them. They'll be right back rocking with this thin-lipped monkey by next week, like he didn't just pull a whole Karen routine. Is it that y'all only notice Karens when they female? Is that what's going on? He should have minded his business. Yeah, he should have minded his business. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you this. The best part of that video to me was the security guard's face. That security guard looked at that thing. You know, I can't call him everything I want to call him because I get canceled. Well, I can't. You can't cancel nobody you ain't put on. But y'all will be talking about me real bad if I call him everything I want to call him. But the look on that security guard face, the smirk on that brother face, where he was watching that clear, thin lip, hot dog water smelling, bologna wrapper smelling animal, shrieking, shaking the bars and flinging poo. That was the best part of the video to me. That right there. That brother, I don't know who you are, sir, but I want to know you. I feel like we need to go find the location of the Rite Aid and get that security guard name where we can send him some cash outs and some presents and stuff, because I want to be his friend on social media. Yeah, he ain't give a darn. Yo, now that is the MVP. That brother right there, he is the MVP. My dog. Even if I was going to stop the dude from stealing, the minute he did that, I would have let him go. He would have got away with everything. The minute hot dog water did that, that'd have been it. Karen Denby say, it's the post for me. Why didn't somebody get arrested? Right, Mike? Okay. They don't even catch on to the fact that these people ain't for you. I don't care if they imitate your language, your dialect, your demeanor, your rhythm, your music. They ain't you and they ain't for you. Hey, Wicked 548. Barbara Parker say, wait a minute. Hold on. Barbara say, security was looking like, what you think I'm going to do? Honey, he didn't move his feet and I want to be his friend. Yeah, he said, not my business. Not my business. Listen, that security guard was sitting up there like all he heard was, oh. That's all he heard. That man wasn't studying that. CW say the man legitimately looked like a third-party shopper for an app, and he could well have been. And that might be why the security man wasn't studying him. You making all that noise and shrieking because you seen a black person putting something in a bag. It's not your business, sir. You don't own that Rite Aid. You ain't security. You ain't the police. And yet and still, you up there shrieking, shaking the bars and flinging poo. Cussing and hopping up and down on one foot. And putting it on social media. Makes me sick. I'm sick of hot dog water. Y'all want to cancel somebody all the time. Cancel hot dog water. Can we cancel hot dog water? I've had enough. I've had it. Silver Diamond said he should have felt stupid when he walked past security guard and he was looking at him like he was crazy. Yeah, but not just that, Silver Diamond. He had the smirk on his face. The smirk on his face tickled my soul. Yeah, is he the Rite Aid police? I done had enough of hot dog water. I swear to God I have. That man, you can smell him through the film. Anytime I've ever seen him on camera in print, it has an odor. It has an odor. I'm sick of him. I had to bring that to y'all because that got on my nerves. That ain't even funny papers, but it got on my nerves. Fat Joe had a message for y'all too. Fat Joe talking about these people writing stuff in money on the floor. Now y'all know I don't go up for Fat Joe or his Beijing on his beard. I don't like Fat Joe. Fat Joe is very much a culture vulture. Fat Joe is very much problematic. Fat Joe very much benefits from black culture while not being a black person at all. However, this time Fat Joe telling the truth. Y'all know what them old people say. Even a broke clock is right twice a day. So Fat Joe had something to say that I want y'all to hear too. Because Fat Joe talking about how stupid you are. Sitting up there, dropping facts about these people showing their money on social media. So let's hear what overweight Joseph has to say. Let's hear. Eddie D, you here? Say, man, I be thinking the same about Michael Rappaport. He's trash. He's trash. He's just so smelly. But let's hear what overweight Joseph has to say. Come on in, overweight Joseph.
I'll go light again before I go serious. How about the money challenge they writing in it? You know, Busy B started that back in the 80s. Busy B wrote his name with money. Busy B on the bed in the movie. I think Wild Style or something. He wrote Busy B with the money. Now everybody out there writing their name with the money or writing shit with the money. I got it right here. That's what I'm about to talk about. Nick Cannon wrote it with paper toilet. It said the IRS is watching. Listen, guys, I dare you to look down my Instagram or anywhere social media and see if Fat Joe has ever pulled out a $100 bill. One. Find the one. And so these people, when they get caught, they ask themselves, damn, man, how did you told on yourself? You haven't had a legit job in your life. You writing your names with mountains of money. Fuck is wrong with you? Nick Cannon said, IRS is watching. Fucking right. They don't got to look far. In fact, all they got to do is hashtag money challenge. All right, who's Loco 32? Who's John 43?
All right, now I ain't gonna play the whole thing, but y'all heard what the man got to say, and y'all know what else? As much as I don't like him, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. He telling the truth. Listen, if y'all got kids doing that or nephews, tell them to stop. Them people is watching. Say, who cares who started it, Joe, and why do you care? No, Joe telling the truth. Joe telling the truth, CW. Listen, even when we don't like people, let's give it up for the truth, man. The truth is always in order. And it's not, I don't think his point was who started it. He was just basically saying people come out with stuff, calling it a new trend when it ain't even new. And it's not new. Because I do remember Busy B doing that back in the 80s. I shouldn't remember that because I'm only supposed to be 25. But it's not new. That's the point. I think that's the point he was making, and I got it clearly. I don't like that trash bucket, but the trash bucket ain't lying today. Trash bucket telling the truth. That's one. And number two, he's telling y'all because you need to stop. If you somebody who ain't never had a job, yeah, people get problems with the IRS every day. I got one of my best friends owe them people money right now. One of my daughter's goddads, who is a doctor, had a few $100,000 worth of tax problems. Anybody can have problems with the IRS. One thing ain't got nothing to do with the other. I want us to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. What he's telling you is the truth. If you know you ain't had no job in ever, why are you posting money on the internet? Y'all can say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. That man telling you the truth, how to stay out of jail. Because that's where you're going to go. Talking about a hashtag money challenge. He ain't lie. C. May say not on the IRS, but the neighborhood thieves will be there by sundown. Yeah, that's how you get robbed. So if you go to jail for tax evasion, you can't tell the truth about people being stupid on the internet. Come on, y'all. We're gonna walk and chew gum. Silver Diamond say, stop letting social media be y'all discovery pack. Thank you. You better say it. Thank you. Don't be posting no weapons. Don't be posting no cash. Right. Diamond Pearl Jim say IRS and Tyrone is watching. Yes, God. Y'all better keep y'all business off the internet. Destiny tell them, trying to school these young folks. Trying to school them. And people don't listen. U.S. Army Brad facts. No lies told. No lies told. I can't stand overweight Joseph. But overweight Joseph told the truth today. If he don't never tell the truth again, he told the truth today. Yeah, they be watching. Listen, it's dudes done went to court for child support and get up in there and the judge be like, nah, don't be talking about you ain't got no money. Because we see a post here that you was at Ruth Chris. We see a post here where you talking to a stack of money at the club. We see a post here where you just bought a watch. Them people be watching that social media, man. Look, all them challenges, hashtag this, hashtag idiot. Oh, Eddie D, thank you for becoming a Royal Family member. Y'all give Eddie D a Royal Family welcome. Make sure y'all hit him up in the chat today, right now. Welcome, Eddie D. I'm glad that you're a new member. You are so welcome. We love it when you come over here. Please take advantage of all of the perks of membership. Make sure that you hit me on Instagram on my email, which is Seanitra@fieldsdaughter.com, or my Instagram, which is Seanitra_royal. Send us your birthday so that way we can celebrate your birthday on time. If you got a wedding anniversary, that too. Also, I don't know if you want to come to Bible study, but we be doing that. You know, we be up here going live, and we always having events. Every month, at least one event we try to have. This month is my birthday party. Next month is our African Heritage Ball. And coming up in March, I got a banger for you. Just wait. So thank you for being a member. You're welcome. And y'all make sure y'all welcome our new brother in the chat. Okay? Karen Denby says, stop flashing money and asking how you got robbed. Thank you. Did y'all ever see that video that went viral a long time ago? The girl that got her stimulus check, and she up there taking pictures and waving the money around, and the dude walked up to the window, snatched that money, and took off. And there was no way she could catch him. By the time she got out that car, that dude was gone. Hey, Just Jules JG, we just talking about everything. We about an hour, 17 minutes in, baby. You might have to run it back. That's right. That's right. You welcome, Eddie. Okay. Hey, Ra. Yeah, 50 Cent can say he started it, but y'all know Curtis Jackson is a liar. CW say, I get it. He wanted a teachable moment, but he should have included his past before speaking on it because these people don't want to hear it. I'm just saying. The people that don't want to hear it are the dumbest that's going to get picked up by them people. See, people that think it's a joke is people who ain't never been in trouble with the feds. If you ain't never had to sit across the table from them people, then you think it's a joke until they come get you. Because they will. Anything over 10,000 is considered conspiracy. Them people can get you. So you got to be real careful how you move out there. And to be honest, most people don't care that he had trouble with the IRS. You know, these days going to jail is a badge of honor. Don't nobody care about you going to jail. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's right. Welcome, Eddie. Silver Diamond says, why you think the Chris Browns of the world was getting their houses ran in from all their pictures? People be hating. Okay, and lazy looking for come-ups. Thank you. When I tell you, listen, overweight Joseph was on point today. Like I said, if he don't never tell the truth again, he told the truth this time. If he don't never do it again. The Destiny Morton say wise people never show their hand. Why can't he give his testimony? Because he been through it himself. What was wrong with what he said? Nothing. Too busy flexing and not saving and investing. I say, even if you don't invest it, if you sit on it like an egg and try to hatch it, it's still better than waving it on social media and having them boys knock on your door. True Wisdom say, pay your debt. They have debt camps coming. Child, we don't know that. And that ain't in the news nowhere. That's some conspiracy theory stuff out there. You know, we don't deal in that over here. Facts only. Facts only. Now, if you got some receipts, I'll drop the StreamYard. You come up here and drop that knowledge, sis. Barbara Parker say, don't tell people you going on vacation till you come back. Right. Don't be posting that. Because when you come home, your house going to be emptied in a mug. You're going to have a lot of room in there. You have a whole lot of room. Hey, Raven S. Say, I'm dying at Overweight Joseph. That's his new name. Yeah, that's his new name, baby. Overweight Joseph. Overweight Joseph. Mm-hmm. Honey, Overweight Joseph is telling the truth today. Now, listen, pay attention, because he might not never do it no more. He might not never tell the truth ever again. But Overweight Joseph told the truth at that particular juncture. He did. Yes, he did. So now, that's it for the news and for the funny papers. I'm running out of air because I got stuff to do. I got a lesson I gotta prepare, whatever. Listen, I think that's a better name than Fat Joe. I feel like if you're gonna jump into our culture and you ain't one of us, and you can't just pick a name. If you when you start adopting other people's culture, I feel like the people that are part of that root culture should have the opportunity to name you. And I just want to name him Overweight Joseph. I think it's more politically correct, and I think that better fits his complexion. I think so. So we're gonna call him Overweight Joseph one time for the one time. Okay. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all so much. Y'all know what I'm gonna tell you, because I say it every single day. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed. We have fun over here. We talk about what's real. Well, we don't mind being a little silly. We ain't scared to do it. So please subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. If you want to join channel membership, there's a link in the description box below the video. There's a join button. And I'm telling you, it's a good family to be a part of. Also, what I tell y'all every day, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, y'all, be positive, be productive, okay? Be encouraged. But most of all, remember the importance of encouraging somebody else. I promise you, you will never, ever, ever regret it. I'll talk to y'all later today, okay? All right? But I'll talk to y'all later today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go out there and put a smile on somebody's face, okay? I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.